Do you love the book I Am Pilgrim and looking for some great books like I Am Pilgrim to keep in your collections? But you have become frustrated reading related book reviews online that you don't really understand. We think you like crime and thriller novels. Well, we had researched some of the books that matched with the storyline. Here's a bucket of book suggestions for you. We try to give a short summary of each book. Now we want to share the short summary of I Am Pilgrim with you. I Am Pilgrim Summary. I Am Pilgrim is about an American former intelligence agent, Pilgrim. He is well known as the Rider of the Blue. Before retirement, he was in charge of a covert spy unit. However, now he lives in a secret location away from his past life. He uses his free time to write a book on forensic pathology. Later, in the aftermath of 9/11, an unknown woman commits some untraceable murders using the book. There are some dead bodies, all dissolving by the acid found in a rundown hotel. An infamous Syrian biotech expert's eyeless body is found in a Damascus junkyard. Now Pilgrim is recalled by the intelligence agent, after they have detected the greatest threat against humanity. A Saudi Saracen has created a vaccine-resistant strain. Who becomes radicalized after watching his father's beheading. He takes proper training as a doctor to fight in the Soviet-Afghan War. This flawless plan to commit a despicable crime against humanity links to all the mysterious murders. Now there is only one man who can solve the case and save human beings, Pilgrim. Here are the 10 books that we have researched and find quite similar to I Am Pilgrim. These books are either written in the thriller and crime genre or written by some great authors like Terry Hayes. The Asset, American Assassin, by Saul Herzog. A jaw-dropping thriller books like I Am Pilgrim is Lance Spector's book series, The Asset, American Assassin. A vial is sent to the CIA headquarters in a titanium case. Without any evidence of who sent the case or what's vital, there is only a note. Which quotes, "I will only speak to Lance Spector," who is a former CIA agent disenchanted with government lies and covers up. However, while a catastrophic threat has been made to the world, the government wants their best people to work on the case. The Terminal List, by Jack Carr. The main character of the story is Lieutenant Commander James Reese. On the day of his last combat deployment, his whole team was killed in a surprise attack, including the aircrew rescue team. Later, he finds out his dearest teammates didn't die because of any foreign enemy's attack. Rather, it was a conspiracy of the dirty political game by the highest level of government. Now, having nothing to lose, he decides to take revenge for his family and team members' death. By using his over a decade of warfare experience, he relentlessly fights his combat without following laws. Need to Know, by Karen Cleveland. The story begins with two happily married couples, Vivian, a CIA analyst, and Matt, a software engineer. Like any other families of North American, they face some problems in their family life, such as juggling with work and taking care of 4 kids. So, they are facing financial problems. Despite their problems, they are leading a perfectly happy life. But things become complicated. While Vivian is pursuing a Russian spy ring in the US, she discovers a deadly dark secret. Now she has to make some impossible choice, no matter how dangerous it is, so that she doesn't have to lose her job or her family. The Secret Weapon, by Bradley Wright. This book is about a CIA counterterrorism operative, Alexander King, who is one of the best agents of all time. While working on a covert mission, his family and personal life get at risk. Now he has to disappear and continue to do his mission alone. A year has been passed since his family buried a body that wasn't his. After that, when he saves a woman from a car bomb in London, his complex life is about to become more complicated. The mysterious woman hides her real identity from him. Also, during his mission, he discovers some enemies that reach the US government's highest levels. A sized nuclear threat is about to happen, which is way more deadly than 9/11. At this point, the secret agent Alexander King becomes the greatest asset of humankind. The Network, by L.C. Shaw. The story begins with a surprising visit of U.S. Senator Malcolm Phillips to investigative journalist Jack Logan. The Senator Phillip comes to Jack's new work apartment late at night, scattered and scared. He claims that he is about to be murdered. He also asks Jack to protect his wife, Taylor. After one day, in a hotel room, Phillip is found dead. And the cause of death comes from an allergy attack. While the whole country mourns, Jack and Taylor start working on finding the truth. Through their journey, they dig up some sensational political and media power play. Inferno, by Dan Brown. Inferno is the fourth book of the Robert Langdon series by Dan Brown, where Professor Langdon finds himself in a complicated, mysterious situation with a possibility of dangerous and disturbing global consequences. The story initiates with him waking up in a Venice hospital without any memory of getting there. He is befuddled and has little time to think. Later, he unfolds a dangerous truth by getting into a chilling and dangerous adventure. Soon, he realizes the world is in great danger, and he is the only one who can save it. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, by Taylor Jenkins Reid. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo summary can be described as a fiction thriller. After being isolated for a long time, an old Hollywood movie icon Evelyn Hugo decides to tell her story to the world. The story of the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life. For this, she chooses an unfamiliar magazine journalist, Monique Grant. She is not only a failure in her career but also a failure in her marriage. So that everyone in the journalism community becomes astounded, including Monique herself, by Evelyn's decision. Through the interview, she unfolds a harsh ambition, an unexpected friendship, and a forbidden love. Everything from her making way to Los Angeles to her decision to leave show business. After the story reaches the present, it becomes clear that her life intersects with Monique's life tragically and irrevocably. The President is Missing, by Bill Clinton and James Patterson. The President is Missing was found as an authentic and compelling thriller. The book is written by President Bill Clinton and novelist James Patterson. The story starts with a possible threat of attacks on an unparalleled scale on America. There is the possibility of cyber terror, espionage, also a traitor in the cabinet. Even the president becomes suspect. After that, he went missing. The story turns into the mind-blowing dramatic thriller of all time. Watchers, by Dean Koontz. This is another jaw-dropping horror thriller. A top-secret government creates two genetically altered life forms. One is a majestic dog with stunning intelligence. The other is a hybrid monster with a brutally violent nature. The story stores the combination of horror, drama, and emotion. An Involuntary Spy, by Kenneth Eade. Kenneth Eade forms an astonishing political thriller story, An Involuntary Spy. A biologist, Seth Rogen, works in a fictional biotech company, Germinate, which is described as the world's largest biotech company. Once he starts working on a project of the company's genetically engineered foods, he discloses some reports hidden from the public by the company and the government. After that, he is charged with espionage. So that, he flees to Russia, where he thinks is the only safe place to tell his story. That's all. If you like any other books like I Am Pilgrim, feel free to comment below. We'll try to add those books in this list.